Hey there, everybody. Ginger here. I'm here with a brand new segment that I'm going to call Gingersnaps. Why Gingersnaps? Because I do want the ability to do the occasional hot take from the news or just something's going on, something comes up, something crosses my mind. I want to be able to just get out there and say it. So these will be released intermittently apart from our regular every other week-ish schedule. On that schedule, first, before I get there, let me apologize for the strange angle and everything. My webcam just died, so I'm using the one on my Surface. So that's why things may look a little strange. You see a little bit more of the Ginger Dungeon here. Anyway, as far as what's going to be going on for the next few weeks, not a whole lot. That is because my day job is actually kind of insane right now. I'm working 72 hours a week and I'm working nights. So that doesn't leave a whole lot of time for literally anything else. I'm actually on my night off right now, as a matter of fact, and figured I would get this out real quick. Also, Crystal, she's been working on getting a screenplay out. So basically both of us have different focus right now. But in a few weeks, hopefully early December, I'll be done with this crazy schedule, and we'll be able to get into our regular schedule of doing some interviews and everything. I really want to be able to pick up on that because we have had some fantastic guests like Twitter Side and Andrew Pollack and Brian Niemeyer. Again, fantastic having a bunch of these guests on. Nicolette, of course, how could I forget? Anyway, I just wanted to get that out there, let everybody know what's going to be happening in the next few weeks, which, again, won't be a whole lot. So I also wanted to take just a few minutes to talk about what the point of this channel is. Fighting the Void. It's kind of an odd name for a random YouTube channel. Well, the reason for it is simply that there is a hole. There's a hole out there in the world, a hole in society. And it's what I mean by the void. And we're all rushing to fill it. There's a general lack of purpose. There's this idea that is gaining steam, whether subconsciously or consciously. I think it's still mostly subconscious, but if you look around, if you pay attention, I think you can see it. And it's the idea that there's just nothing really means anything anymore. That's why that's part of why our discourse has gotten so insane, because people just say whatever. They say their truth, whatever that's supposed to mean. It's the idea that nothing really means anything. So people might still believe that things mean things to them and that things should mean things to them. That's still true. But it seems like a very large segment of society has completely and utterly lost the idea that there is any sort of objective truth, any sort of objective meaning out there in the world. And I'm not going to try to cram down your throat necessarily what it is, but the fact is that it is out there. If you're still looking for it, fantastic. Good for you. I hope that our little content is able to help in some way. And anyway, the idea of fighting the void is fighting the sense of purposelessness, the idea that nothing means anything. That's what we're actually doing on this channel. That's its purpose. And that's part of also why it's fairly broad. We talk some politics, we talk some culture. Sometimes we just go off talking about some pop culture thing because sometimes it's good just to take a break from being serious. It's good to take a break and just do something that's fun and enjoyable and talk about something maybe that doesn't matter in the moment. That's how we, really that's how we operate. We can't operate at 11 all the time. Sometimes you got to dial it back a few notches so that you can go back in for the real fight. And again, that's what we're doing here. So everything that we're doing here is directed towards that. As I as I said, I definitely do believe that there is objective meaning and purpose out in the world. For myself, I'm not speaking for Crystal here. We have different ideas on this subject, and yeah, I'm a Catholic, so yeah, I know. I've been doing the whole series on the stuff that's been going on in the Catholic Church lately, and that will continue. As a matter of fact, my next night off, I'll probably crank out at least one, possibly two videos on the subject, because it's lagging. I've got to finish getting that out there, especially since things have continued to develop. And I'm not going to go off on a big why you should be Catholic thing. Although, obviously, if I'm Catholic and I'm a convert especially, obviously I think everyone should be. When you get upset, think about what you believe. Don't you think the world would be better if everyone believed what you believe? There. See? You're an absolutist too. Okay. And if you want to discuss it, by all means, let me know. DM, let's discuss. You don't even have to come on the show. I just like discussing this stuff with, someone who's interested in discussing. Anyway, again, that's the Catholic Church, I think, is the one that best communicates that objective purpose and meaning, that there is a God and that he did create everything and that he does in fact love us. Obviously, you find that in that basic message in lots of places, but trust me, there's much more to it than that. And maybe I'll go into that sometime. I'm just not going to go into it here. I just wanted to be kind of, full disclosure. This is where I'm coming from. So anyway, I just wanted to get out there, let you guys know that it's going to be a little quieter on the channel for the next few weeks. And but when we come back, I'm actually planning right now, looking on restructuring my schedule a little bit, what I focus my non-day job and parenting activities on, and focusing more on this kind of thing, because I think it's important. Naturally, there are a lot of people doing this, but well, I want to add my drop to the bucket. All right, so until next time, be good and keep fighting the good fight, because it needs to be fought.